What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Dermy Wormy, and I'm coming at you. And a year ago, plus or minus a few days, maybe a month, I don't remember exactly. But Will Smith slapped Chris Rock. Keep my channel's name out your mouth and all the you know the thing. Hey, internet got to it, memed the crap out of him. Will Smith was just a whiny child now, no better than anybody else in Hollywood. A lot of the actors that whole incident showed the truth of Hollywood. When Will Smith slaps Chris Rock, wins Best Actor award, does a whole acceptance speech. I don't remember how long it was. We'll talk about that. And then all of Hollywood chaps and cheers, and people hug him and love him. And he's so amazing and wonderful. But in reality, he's nothing more than a clown. He's a shell of his former self. Jada Pinkett Smith broke that man. And yeah, Jada broke him. He's now nothing more. Well, the Oscars happened over the weekend, like we've been talking about a lot this week, and something came out. Oscars 2023 producer says harder Will Smith jokes were cut. Well, they did have a Will Smith joke. It was in Jimmy Kimmel's monologue. His monologue ultimately said, you know what, if there's a violent person who comes up and slaps me, we have a plan set in motion. He'll win the Best Actor award, and then you guys can all clap and cheer for him. Just like you guys did last year. Yeah, not really funny when that's all you did, and that is exactly what you guys did. Like you literally did that. You guys act like nothing actually happened, moved on with your day, and then gave the man who just assaulted another man an award. Good for you. Internet did your job for you, by the way. Anyways, when you get into this, though, it just sounds so pathetic and weak. Molly McKinney, the ceremony's executive producer and host Jimmy Kimmel's wife, I wonder how he got the job, revealed while a lot of other jokes were cut from her husband's monologue. We didn't want to make this year all about last year, McKinney, 45, told Variety. Oh, okay, you're over the hill. I can't tell you how many Will Smith jokes we had that then we got rid of. We think that only the best for that room. We think that only the best for that room made it. I highly doubt it. It's so easy to make a Will Smith joke. All you have to do is keep my blank name out your MFing mouth. You don't have to do that hard. You can make, oh man, that hit harder than Will Smith. Oh, that man hits harder than Will Smith. Do something stupid like that. Actually laugh it up instead of not really laughing it up, because even the line that was said wasn't even that funny. But it feels like you guys don't want to clown yourselves that much. You don't want to talk about anything. You really just want to say one thing and then move on. When if you actually clowned the whole incident, made fun of the whole incident really harder, actually like went into it, people would probably think more of you and actually probably have more endearing qualities connected to you. But no, don't do that. Don't do that. Protect everything at all costs. There were certainly some that went harder, but we didn't think that was our place to do that. That should be Chris Rock, not us, but he did it at the Oscars last year. The Oscars is actually entwined with all this. Yes, he's banned. Yes, he has all this punishment, light punishment. He won Best Actor award, and then you all stood up and clapped for the man after assaulting one of your hosts. Fantastic! So yes, you make fun of that. You laugh with it. It endears you to humans. Normal people, everyday individuals. I say humans because half these people I don't view as people. I view most of Hollywood as nothing more than elitist pricks. We really liked the idea of making fun of the reaction to it last year. McKinney explained. I think we are still in a bit of shock of how that went down and how after watching the violence, everyone had to then sit through an acceptance speech. You didn't have to give him the award. You chose to still give him the award. You chose to still go through everything. You guys are the reason this all happened. Well, predominantly you guys are the reason a lot of this happened. You guys stood up, clapped for the man, gave him cheers and applause shortly after he assaults Chris Rock. Making fun of it all, actually going into it, clowning it, is the right thing to do. And all it looks like is you guys are just, no, we just want to ignore it. We want to ignore it. This is a hallowed ground, okay? This is a hallowed time where we all come out, give a bunch of speeches, lecture to the world and audience of how better we are than them. We can't have any of this. We can't have actual fun and humor. We have to act like we're better than you still, even though we know you're not. Even though we know that you're really worse than us all. Normal individuals honestly are starting to see that you guys are kind of awful human beings. It would have helped everything if you just made fun. You could have gone viral. You could have had a wonderful time at the Oscars. You could have had fun. You could have been equal as to last year. Because, I mean, that Will Smith slap went viral. It actually kind of helped the Oscars show viewership. This year, yeah, he had decent viewership. But that was because people wanted the address. Wanted to see how will this go down. Will there be more Chris Rock, Will Smith drama? That's what people wanted. Didn't do it. Nothing happened. You give one little line, and we'll play it real quick. Make sure everything's all set up properly. Just because I know I'm going to mess something up. This is what we got. Hi, guys. Sorry for this weird jump and everything. We'll get back to the normal video. I just realized, though, as I was editing this video, just trying to make sure how the audio came through, that it came through fine. It didn't. So we're gonna try this one more time, okay? We'll intercut it, okay? We'll do what we need to do to get this to work right. So here is Jimmy Kimmel. Oh God, Jimmy Kimmel deciding to do the best jokes that he could in regards to the Will Smith situation, and instead of, you know, taking the correct road and blaming the Academy and everything, he decides to blame the audience. And just like in every other circumstance, I have a problem when you decide to blame the audience, even if it is a bunch of hollow individuals such as Hollywood actors. But let's get into it.
We want you to have fun. We want you to feel safe. And most importantly, we want me to feel safe. So we have strict policies in place. If anyone in this
Yeah, whatever.
theater commits an act of violence at any point during the show, you will be awarded the Oscar for Best Actor.
Yes, okay, you guys gave him the Oscar for Best Actor after he got done slapping a man. After he assaulted a man, you guys gave him the award for Best Actor. Just like you're calling it out right now. Oh, funny, ha ha ha, there could be a whole lot better jokes here. But again, they cut out probably some of the better jokes because they want to continue the pomp and circumstance. They want to continue the Vanity Fair. They want to continue all that instead of actually doing what they should do, which is humanize themselves, but ignore all that.
And permitted to give a 19-minute long speech.
But that was you that allowed him. You guys allowed him to do all this. You guys gave him the award. You guys continued on after he shortly assaulted Chris Rock. You gave him an award. You allowed him to come up there. You didn't do what would be correct. And I'm sorry if I'm repeating this now. I was editing and then I have to cut this in. What would be the correct thing to do is have the Academy, the Oscars, you know, the people that are supposed to be doing this, take him out. Hey, you just assaulted a man. You assaulted one of the people we employed to help along with this stuff. You assaulted. You are now to be removed. I don't care if you're supposed to be getting the best actor award or whatever. You assaulted a man. Here are the cops. Get out. No, but you live by Hollywood elitist status, so you guys don't get any problems. No, nothing bad happens to you. Everything moves on. We're just going to continue on because we don't know how to handle this situation. We don't know what to do, even though what you should have done is, hey, you assaulted a man. Time to go. Punish him there. Move on. Simple. Yeah, funny how simple that is. But no, instead you gave him an award. Everybody stood up and clapped and cheered. Nobody actually sat down and was like, hey, this is kind of messed up. No, y'all played along because, as I said earlier, and I said in the previous recording that no longer exists, by the way, this is just pomp and circumstance to them. This is nothing more. They are hollow beings that are just playing along with everything. Not most of the time, except for rare occasions, everybody, even if they lose an award and they're up for the award, they'll be like, because they're playing along. This is an act to them. These aren't how they really are. They only come here to stand up and virtue signal and say how much better they are and how much we need to do better. God, I hate Hollywood elites.
No, but seriously, the Academy has a crisis team in place. If anything unpredictable or violent happens during the ceremony, just do what you did last year. Nothing.
But that's blaming the audience now. Okay, now you're getting weird because the audience did do something. They acted like they always do. They're nothing more than hollow individuals, shallow individuals, people with barely anything inside of themselves. They're narcissists most of the time. They don't know what they're doing. They're acting even while they're there at the Academy Awards. They're acting like normal people when they're not. You can't blame the audience, though, for the lack of the Oscars or the Academy or whatever you want to call them, for their lack of actually doing anything. That's not the audience's fault. That's the Oscar and the Academy's fault. So don't blame the audience for your guys' lack of judgment. I don't know what to call it. Soyness?
Sit there and do absolutely nothing. Maybe even give the assailant a hug.
But it wasn't their job to do anything, like I just previously said. That was your guys' job. But hey, cut out all the harsher Will Smith jokes. Give that all to Chris Rock. Say, hey, it's all Chris Rock's job to do. Instead of actually doing hard, meaningful jokes that could actually humanize you and make you all look normal and actually be able to have fun with a weird situation that happened last year and actually be able to take charge. Nah, you're just throwing them all aside. Back to the real video, though, and sorry for all the jump cuts. But that's not the audience's job. Even though I'm not really here to defend Hollywood actors, I'm here to point stuff out. That wasn't the audience's job. The audience is there to, even again, it's Vanity Fair. They're playing it all up. They're actually mostly awful people, but they're there to have a fun night and gaunt themselves around like honorated royalty, when in reality, that was all your guys' job. Not the audience, not the people there who are there to get the awards, see if they're going to win, see, oh, look, all of our friends are here. Hey, we're having a fun time. Hey, we're here at the Oscars. No, that's the Oscars' job. That's the Academy's job to take care of all of that. That would have been funny if you said, if you flipped it all on the head, didn't point it at the audience, but pointed it more at the Oscars. That probably would have been funnier. Then, when you did everything, actually go into the Will Smith jokes. Actually name names. Actually go in on it. It would have endeared you more to normal people, everyday audiences. Hey, more people probably would have viewed in, and it would have brought more eyes to it, and you wouldn't just have the third lowest Oscars ratings of all time. But hey, why have any fun? Why do any of that? Let's just continue doing, as Hugh Grant so lovingly pointed out just recently, let's just keep doing this Vanity Fair and having all sorts of bogus stuff all over the place. Let me get your guys' thoughts down in the comments below. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, share it out with friends, hit that subscribe button, and hit that notification bell for every time I put out a new video go live, guys. And I'll see you on the next one. Bye for now.